We have one public service announcement. Public service announcements are little things that are so important that even though they're not like news, we still think we need to warn you about them right here at the top of the stream. And it was inspired by someone who was super chatting on my last live stream, I think on Sunday. And he was saying, my Walksnail goggles won't power on. And I was like, well, do you know where the button is? Maybe you didn't. Maybe you just didn't realize they had a power button. Somehow you missed that. Is the power button on? He's like, well, they used to work, but then I plugged a 6S battery in, and now they don't work anymore. And there was a spark that came out of it when I plugged it in. And I was like, oh, I see what happened. You fried him with 6S. So the public service announcement is...
Stop putting 6S to your Walksnail goggles. Everybody might not lose them, but a lot of people are losing them. Do not lose your Walksnail goggles. Do not require to send them back. Even though they say they work with 6S, in the Chris Rosser interview, they said, but be careful. So that seems like just don't use 6S.
And I'm so, and we could rant about this, but it's going to be over before we get into a rant. I'm so annoyed at them because they said, Chris Rosser said, are they good for 6S? And Walksnail's like, yeah, they're good for 6S, but be careful. What the F does that mean? Like, I'm going to be very careful when I plug in the 6S battery?
There's not.
There's no careful. Either they're rated for 6S or they're not, and they're not. If 1% of the people who plug in a 6S battery fry the regulator, they're not rated for 6S.
100%. Don't use it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
So don't. Get a voltage regulator cable. I have a cable I made with Newbie Drone that has some... I'm not going to waste your time on the news plugging my products. But whatever you do, don't use them on 6S. Even if you've gotten away with it in the past, don't necessarily... Because it sucks to fry your goggles, right? Obviously.
Yes.
So, okay.
Yes. Even if it doesn't cost you anything, you have shipping time and hassle.
Exactly.
So don't do it.
Yeah. All right.